Welcome back to DBP Reloaded. You see what's on the screen here, NBA 2K20 on the PS4. My user data has been all just got corrupted, man. It just got corrupted, man. That's crazy, dog. All my stuff, like it's like I don't know why it does this. Why this bug happens? It happens on the Switch, right? Often, you know what I'm saying, but sometimes it happens on console when you don't play the game for a while, and then once it stopped the servers or it stopped supporting the online servers or whatever, for whatever reason it corrupts your data, you got to start everything over. Which I mean, like I said, if you never had this game before, you good. You know what I'm saying? You good, but it's always a risk of your data getting corrupted once they stop server support. It happened to me many times already, so I'm not just saying that. You know what I mean? But either way it goes, if you never played this game before and if you decide to get it, you start all this, you ain't gonna have that problem because the server is not active, so you can just do what you do. You know what I mean? But I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, you see that? Gone, gone. You got to connect to the 2K Sports Network to download this. This is crazy. So I had all this going on, man. So very irritating that that happens. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is, man. I'm not one to trip about starting a new franchise. I just don't like when it just get deleted without my consent. You know what I'm saying? Or corrupted. But we here, man. We gonna review this, man. Like, look here, man. Um, I'm always gonna say this and reiterate this. The main problem with 2K is this, okay? This, you know what I'm saying, in my career, because it's VC based. You know what I'm saying? But offline, I can't tell you. If you look at older 2Ks, it says it's a limited experience offline. I don't even know how the online function or my career function offline, but I'm the guy that does my league. And then the next gen, my NBA. Okay, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? My NBA era, you know what I mean? That's what I do. So I'm reviewing the game based off the product on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And this game is full-fledged offline. You still got a lot of meat on the bones offline here. You know what I'm saying? You got your my league, my GM, all that. WNBA, it's a season on past gen, but WNBA season, regular season playoffs, you got everything here, man. We easily at a 9 with modes, man. Very dope menu, you know what I'm saying? Like, very, very fire menu. I mean, this game is dope, man. If you take away all the predatory practices, if you just push that to the side, this is fire. Okay, it's not whack, not close to being whack. I'm not gonna sit on here and tell you that 2K is whack, because it's not. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Some of the, they got a supreme basketball game on the floor with the flaws and all. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that, they had very bad predatory practices with VC. Terrible. And then I don't even deal with my team. Nah. None of that stuff. The card, on Madden, it was the Ultimate Team. I don't mess with that. I don't do none of that. That's just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? But you do have, listen, you got channels based strictly off of this stuff here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. You know what I mean? That's just not what I do. I'm the offline guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm the dude that play my league and my NBA. So if you want to see that stuff, that's what I'm here for. I'm going to hit you with the full, complete seasons and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So, it's nothing wrong with playing this offline. You know what I'm saying? You still got a lot going on offline here. You know what I'm saying? But this is for all the social people. You know what I'm saying? Like this right here. You know what I mean? My career, my team, and all that stuff. Online. Hey, and I don't knock it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to speak negative about something I don't rock with. I just know the VC practices is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I tried to do my career at one point. You know what I'm saying? This is like, come on, this is crazy. You know what I mean? As far as with the VC, they don't have a setup where you can just grind naturally. You know what I'm saying? And get your stats right in a realistic pace. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is, man. Salute to you. You do what you do. You play what you like. You know what I'm saying? I'm the guy that likes to play franchise modes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I do. You know what I mean? But, you got your audience that rock with my career, my team, and then play online. You have audiences for that. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, that's what's up. But this, outside of that, you a 9 here with the modes easy. You know what I'm saying? Menu is fire. The presentation, I can tell you off rip, we looking at probably a 9 easy present. I mean, 2K is fire when it comes to the presentation. I mean, they do a lot right here. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. We gonna do I'm gonna do current this time. Let me see something. Forgot my picture. 2020. What we have in 2020? Oh yeah, we had D Rose. Oh yeah. Let's roll. You know what I'm saying? I do that. Yeah, Blake, Andre, Bruce. I'm not a fan of Bruce Brown, but he had heart. Derrick Rose. All right, I'll swap them though. I put Rose at the 1 and Reggie at the 2, but they both is pretty much 2s. But are we gonna random team this? No, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we ain't doing those like super teams or nothing. No, man. Sons, okay, all right. You know what I mean? Like, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Yeah, man. Like, I mean, 2K is fine. I mean, listen, I have no problems with 2K personally, man. It's just the VC. That's it. The VC, man. The VC, you know, and that's it. But they do cater to the offline gamer too, though. They don't just strictly cater to the online guy. They do both. They give you a lot offline, so they do deserve credit for that. They give you a lot offline as well as online stuff. They don't just leave guys like me naked out here. You know what I'm saying? They still give you a lot to play with offline. So I have nothing negative to say about 2K. You know what I'm saying? You know, except the VC is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But if people willing to pay for it, who's to blame here? Who's at fault? If you're willing to pay for that, if you're willing to constantly pay that VC, who's really to blame here? Is it them or the ones who constantly buy that VC? I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. But hey, it is what it is.
Part of the scenery tonight as we come to you live from Detroit. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. We ain't going through all that. Salute to Blake Griffin. You know, retired. Enjoy your retirement, brother. Enjoy your retirement, D Rose. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pistons, on the front line, the talented duo of Griffin and Drummond.
I don't know why the Suns dismount their team the way they did, dog. Like, they was wild. You know what I mean? Like, straight up. Like, come on. Let's get to it. These graphics, man, is fire. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to play these games. You know, graphics. But I'm going to say they, you know, let's go, D-Rose. No. Let's go, Reggie. I like to drive, but Reggie, let me get that ISO. Yeah, Reggie can drive. But, I would say these graphics, I'm going to say high H209 easy for this. You know what I'm saying? Easy. Game look dope, man. My only issue is these doggone body types. The body types can be inaccurate, man. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. From the body types to the muscle definition of certain guys. It's just, you know what I mean? But outside of that, that's just, you know, that's like, I guess you want to say nitpicking. The game look dope. I'm going to say high H209 easy. The gameplay, in my opinion, you know, we talking high H10-9 every time with this, man, straight up. You know what I mean? I can't sit there. Let's go, Reggie. Let's go, Reggie. Let's go, Reggie. You know, I'm going to say a high H2-9, like, easy. I mean, this game, honestly, you probably could say this is literally close to 9s across the board. You know what I'm saying? You could say that. You could say that. You know what I mean? The game is fire, nice and smooth. I mean, if you like basketball, man, if you just enjoy basketball, let's take out all the extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you enjoy basketball, this is fire. I mean, now I understand that online is terrible, but I'm not a guy that play online like that. I have played online. I'm not gonna tell you I haven't. I played online sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I did a little something online here and there. You know what I mean? I done got down here and there sometimes. You know, sometimes you have to. You know what I mean? But it's not my primary thing. Ooh, terrible possession. There you go, Blake. There you go, Blake. But you know, the online infrastructure is bad. I never once said that 2K's online is good. For whatever reason, they servers is not what's up. But that's the thing I would say about 2K. You have a lot of stuff that's online focused, heavy, like My Career. You got your My Team. A lot of people compete online. Why on earth, you know what I'm saying, is the servers that bad? Why? You know what I'm saying? If that's where you know majority of your people be at. If that to me makes absolutely no sense. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely no sense. You know what I mean? So I definitely think that's a problem because, you know, you will think that your moneymaker, you gonna make sure that's gonna be taken care of with kid gloves, man. You gonna make sure the servers is on point, that you got like a seamless experience. I would like to think so, but they probably like, nah, we ain't gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But that's, I mean, yeah, like, you know, some of the practices is bad, yes. But on the floor, they got a dope product, man. Offline mode's dope. You know what I mean? Like, I can't sit up here and tell you the game is trash and go crazy, because it's not. You know, I'm not about to sit there and get on here and be like, oh, this is garbage. It's trash. Worst game I ever played. No. I'll be fronting them. I'll be up here fronting and being the character. I'm not gonna do that. This game, I would say, I give it a 9. I give it a 9. You know what I'm saying? I have it sitting right on a 9 if you go on minimum high 8. But I say it because presentation, come on, man. Presentation is fire. You know what I'm saying? We talking high 8s to a 9. Presentation easy. Gameplay, high 8s to a 9. Graphics, high 8s to a 9. Modes a 9. I mean, we. So if you want to sit this thing at a 9, I'm not mad at that, or high 8s. The game is dope. The game is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to sit here the game is dope. Offline. Stuff like this is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fire. So I'm saying, obviously, this is definitely at least high 8s. At least. And I'm talking like 8.8, 8.9, you know what I mean? You know, but I'm cool with giving this a 9. I'm all right with that. Let's go. But that's going to be the story with these, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, come on. That's the story with this. I'm not about to. But them practices, though. But I feel like, honestly, you know, my career and all that, it feel like a completely separate game, though. They could, honestly, I honestly feel like if they did something like where they sold different portions of the game, I wonder if they'll experiment with that. I think they should try to at least experiment with it. I mean, that might be kind of might be easier said than done. Let me get that. I would try to experiment with, like, okay, we'll sell this portion of the game, which is the offline portion, my league and all the season mode and all that stuff, for like $40, right? 50, $40, whatever. And then you sell to my career. Since really, you know, the thing is, and the reason why I say this, right? I say this. Check me out, right? So what I would try to do if I was on the team, right? If I was like an advisor or something like that, but look, just try it. Just try it 1 year. You can sell the full joint, you know what I'm saying, for $70. You know what I'm saying? You had that option there. But then, you know, on the digital side of things, even though everything's going digital anyway, come on, Reggie. Come on, wait. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this possession going right. Let's go, Reggie. I didn't mean to call that play. But all right. Get it back to Reggie. Let's go, Reggie. That was a terrible possession. Oh, but he made it. But if I was an advisor, I'd be like, look, you got your product to where you sell it the standard edition $70 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Boom. On top of you got your regular product out there. You know, we got your Legend Edition, all that stuff, 100 and 150. You got those versions, but then you got your standard edition for $70. But digitally, if you don't want to deal with my career and all that stuff, okay, cool. Check it. You sell that portion for $40, $45. You know, your offline portions, the My NBA eras, the WNBA, all that stuff, the offline stuff. The options is everything is available. That's why I'm saying it'll be a little difficult, or it'll take some proper structure and all that to get it done. But you still got access to the options and all that stuff. You can set your difficulty and all that, modifying the roster and everything like that. But you sell that offline portion for like $40, $45. Then you sell to my career separately. You know what I'm saying? Packed in with my team. So if you do my team, my career separately for like $30, you know what I'm saying? You sell that for the ones who only want to deal with that. You got it to where you create your guy, and then you just straight up in my career. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Because honestly, they're gonna make their dough anyway, because folks be paying all that VC. So even if you did sell that joint for like $30, the my career portion bundled with the my team, you know what I'm saying? They still making all that cheese because of all the money these cats spend on VC. You know what I'm saying? So you can separate the two. And then you can have the product where you sell it all in one. You know what I'm saying? I would at least advise them try it 1 year. If it don't work the 1 year, fine. You know what I'm saying? But I would say try it And then, you know, that I think that'll stop a lot of them complaints, honestly, because you know what you're dealing with once you get over to my career, my team. You know what you're dealing with. You can't even. You bought that portion specifically for the my park and all that stuff, for the community and all that. You doing all that. You bought that version knowing what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, you know what I mean? And then it cost you $30. Cool, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't say go free to play with it or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'd say at least sell it for 30. And then the offline portion, let it go for like 40, 45. You know what I'm saying? The offline portion, I think that's fair. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, for the offline, so I mean, because I'll definitely be on that. I'll be on that heavy. I mean, I don't even want to pay like 50. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know, because I mean, it's still full-fledged offline portion. So I mean, that's why I would experiment with it. I'll experiment with it. You know what I'm saying? For a year. Let's go. Let's go, Blake. Nice board. I'll experiment with it just to, you know what I mean? That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? That's not to say that they would do something like that, you know what I mean? But I would at least try it, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I know the online community is huge. I'm a very small, listen, I'm one of the few dudes that play franchise modes and stuff. I know that, you know what I'm saying? I'm aware of that. I mean, I'm not naive to that. You know, I like to play franchise mode, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You know what I mean? I like to be in my own world with it. You know what I'm saying? To create my own stuff. That's what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I understand I'm in the minority for real. You know what I mean? There is not a lot of people that deal with franchise mode. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I like franchise. You know what I'm saying? I love my NBA eras. I love all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in the minority with that. I realize, understand that I'm not slow. You know what I'm saying? But I will still try it out. I will still try to sell. I will still advise somebody, yo, just break it up and then see how that works. They kind of did that a little bit with I think they got a My Team game mobile where it's just My Team. You know what I'm saying? They got different versions of the game mobile. You know what I'm saying? You got your arcade version, then you got your My Team version, then you got different versions on mobile. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they kind of in a sense experimented with it on mobile a little bit, but I would do it on the console. It's not like you got competition. It's not like there's anybody out here making an NBA sim, so you can experiment with it. It's not like you got anybody breathing down your neck making another sim. You know what I mean? So I try it. I'll advise them. I strongly advise them to try it and see and see how you like it. And if it works, just keep doing that going forward. You can sell the full game, get it all, everything for like $70 on some standard stuff. You know what I'm saying? But if you only want the offline, and it's not like you can still buy, you know, and then like you can still buy. Let me get. Okay, Aiden, I see you. You can. It's not like you dedicated to just that. You can still buy you can still go back later and buy the My Career if you want to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I would just try that out if I was you. I would try that out. You know what I mean? I would like, man, just try it out, man. I would strongly advise that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it'll hurt him personally. I just don't. But either way it goes, this game, man, here, I say high eights to a 9 easy. You know what I'm saying? Easy. I'm cool with a 9, though. This game is dope, man. This game is dope. I love this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, this game is dope. Straight up. You know, so if you listen to the complaint, and then you're gonna have people complain about some of the on the floor, you know what I'm saying, things too. You're gonna have people complain about that. I get that, but things be exaggerated though. We not gonna act like folks don't exaggerate. They gonna exaggerate some things, but even with some of the hiccups, that's in all games. Okay, all games have hiccups. There's not one game that don't have hiccups, okay? So we're not going to play these games. So even with the hiccups that this game do have, it's still fire on the floor. Premium basketball. Seriously, premium.
Notice the teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more.
But we need other people to throw their hat in the ring though, as far as making NBA sims, man. Making NBA sims, we need that, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you don't have other NBA sims, or just you don't have other versions or other competitors out there, you nitpick on nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you got somebody else out there making games, you tend to appreciate, well, okay, like actually, this really ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Because you focusing on the little things that may be wrong here instead of focusing on the big picture. You zoning in on the negative. But then you got a competitor out there, and they put the game out. Then you notice like, oh man, they're not even polished like that at all. You know what I'm saying? Then you go back to playing something like this. You're like, actually, this actually, but that's not to say that, that's just, and that's not to say that no one can come out and make a dope game, but we're not going to act like 2K put out bad basketball games either, because they don't. You know what I'm saying? On the floor, they don't put out bad basketball games. The games be fire on the floor. They know what they doing on the floor, so it's going to be hard for somebody to come in and beat this game or beat this series when it comes to gameplay, because they've been doing this year to year. You know what I'm saying? Year to year. Now somebody could come in and make some noise. You know what I'm saying? Somebody come in and bang on the door. I mean, like and they can alert. You know what I'm saying? You get some alerts going on. Like, hold on, they actually out here, all right. But you gotta put that work in. You know what I'm saying? To be able to match the type of product they have on the floor. That takes years of experience, and 2K have them years of experience. Since the Dreamcast, they never took a year off. So you gotta understand, from 2K all the way up to 25, they year to year, no breaks. It's not like they took a year off, and they every year. So whether you like them or not, they consistently been doing it. Same thing with Madden. As much as people don't like Madden and stuff like that, it'll be hard for somebody. You see all these people trying to make football games, and they just can't get it right. But that's lack of experience, though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that. You gotta be able to, go through the lumps, go through the growing pains. You know what I'm saying? Madden been doing this since Sega Genesis, man. So whether you like Madden or not, they've been doing this year to year since Sega Genesis, 92. And I think the first game was on the PC. Year to year, no breaks. I mean, no breaks. So it's going to be hard. And 2K, they got on their heels, and it took them a few years. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to take a little while. You know what I mean? That don't mean you can't penetrate what they got going on or compete, but it's going to take you a couple of years. You can't just throw out one game and be like, no, you got to keep going with it. You know what I'm saying? So Undisputed, that's why I want them to keep going with it, because even though Fight Night haven't been out for some years, this their first game. So you got to understand, they're going to get compared to, they got to know they're going to get compared to Fight Night. And even though they haven't been out since Champion, they was doing it since Knockout Kings. All right? So they know, they got the boxing infrastructure now. They know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They know exactly what they doing. So, it's going to take a minute to come through and, they got to go through their growing pains. You know what I'm saying? So, so we need more competition out here, but they got to be willing to go through the growing pains. They can't just make one and quit. You know what I mean? So the only way you're going to see anybody come in and give 2K some real smoke outside of live, if they stop quitting all the time, like, you know what I mean? Like, outside of live, they're the only ones that got the cachet and the ability to compete with 2K for real like that, because it was live first, and then 2K came in and took them over. But you got to put in that work and put in, you know what I'm saying? You got to put that work in and be consistent, you know what I'm saying? And learn from the mistakes. That's what you got to do. And listen, some people don't got the finance to be doing all that, you know what I'm saying? Because you gonna take some hits, you know what I'm saying, trying to compete with them. But I mean, somebody got to be willing to do it, and somebody got to be willing to improve their game year to year. You're not gonna be able to come out year one and compete with them. This is not gonna happen, because they've been doing this year to year. They got whatever they got going on the floor perfected to a certain degree. So it's gonna be hard to come in and do that. You got to gain the trust of the people and all that stuff. But, so people can say whatever they want about 2K. You know what I mean? Somebody else come out with a game, they're not going to flock to that game. They're going to stick with what they know, because they know what they get. That's the thing. They're going to stick to this. As much as they complain, they're still going to stick to this. You know what I'm saying? If a new NBA game came out, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have some that buy it, your super hardcore guys, but a lot of people are casuals anyway. A lot of people are casuals. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just like hip hop. You got, they gonna roll what's hot. 2K is hot. You know what I'm saying? It sells every year. They got a whole community. They tied in with the league. They got a lot of tournaments. That's hot. So they gonna go to the popular joint. So if somebody else came out with a basketball game right now, so-and-so NBA, whatever the case is, blah, blah, you gonna have the hardcores look at it, but then the casuals, they think about, who is these people? You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take a minute to even build that up. But I still want some people to come out and try, man. You know what I mean? But either way it goes, this game is dope. I would say this game is at least, it's at least a high 8. But I'm only giving it a 9, man. So make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Really appreciate you from everybody. Peace.